We're referring to this as Deidre's Nook now, her corner.
Oh,
and the Nook jokes are endless, Rachel. Endless.
It's a llama Nook. A Nook
She has a
llama.
bush in her Nook too, if you see.
I'm glad you have a
There we
bush in your
go.
Nook.
There we go. There we go.
That's really,
So many Nook
really
jokes.
fantastic.
So many.
Hey, so John, are we ready to start the show? Hello and welcome to Repertory Company Theater's RCT360. I'm Deidre Sherm.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
And ladies, today it's episode number 57. And in short, there's not a more congenial spot than
Happy ever aftering than hearing RCT360.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, ladies, there's so much going on at RCT, from our summer shows, our summer camps, and to Porch Light. I mean, Rachel, let us know what we got going on.
Well, let me tell you, the first installment of our summer musicals, Camelot, which you can't just say, you have to sing, Camelot, will open very, very soon. It's going to open Friday, June 18th. It will run through June 27th. And this is a reworking of the classical musical, which is really brilliantly done. It puts a really sharp focus on the three main characters, transforming it into an intimate story of love, hope, and leadership. The show features lyrics by Alan J. Lerner, music by Frederick Lowe, love us some Lerner and Lowe, and tells the story of King Arthur, who led Britain against the Saxon invaders, ladies, in the late 5th and early 6th centuries. This is a great idea. So not every musical is one that maybe you want to take dad to. We get that. But this is actually a super good one for Father's Day. So check it out. Tickets are available online. You can check out our website or go to buy.ticketstothecity.com and find us there.
We also have a full slate of summer camps, and they're starting this June, and it begins with the classic Once Upon a Mattress camp for teens, June 9th through the 26th, followed by The Princess and the Pea. We have two one-week sessions, June 14th through the 19th and June 21st through the 26th for ages 8 to 11. Call RCT to enroll. Deidre?
So much going on this summer. Great camps, a great place for your kids to be if they can do that. What a fun time they have. A great show. I mean, if you haven't seen that cast with Garrett Holton and Gary Anderson, and I mean, get on there, get your tickets. I've already got mine for the closing night because I know it's going to go fast. What a great summer, right? Well, I tell you what, hi, we got a great summer coming, but before we get to the rest of what's in the future, how about we pause and take a moment? And Rachel, why don't you give us a little quarantine confessional? Take it away.
Thank you, Deidre, and welcome to another installment of Quarantine Confessions. Come closer, but not too close. Okay, friends, so today is a pretty exciting day because we are celebrating all things Camelot, which obviously you have to sing. I'm not going to go back on that now. And it really kind of brings up for me the whole princess fantasy that a lot of us little girls had back in the day. I admit I was right there in the thick of that when I was but a young girl, thinking it would be really, really cool to be a princess, live in a castle, wear fancy dresses, all of the things that you know is really important to, like, you know, a 5 or 6 or 40-year-old. But today I challenge the princess fantasy and want to think about different ways to frame it, perhaps. Because number one, I don't think being a princess is as good as it's made out to be. I mean, even if you're going to fairy tale princesses, pretty much 100% of those had daddy issues or dead moms or both. So we probably don't necessarily want to start there. And if you marry in and marry a prince, then honestly, that's even worse. I think you just have to ask Meghan Markle to figure out whether that's true or not. Sidebar, because this really was something that I was thinking about in the shower this morning. I'm not entirely sure where I fall on the Meghan versus the crown whole thing. I mean, I feel like they've treated her really, really poorly, but at the same time, don't you kind of get the idea that Meghan Markle is that friend that eventually you drop off of your text chain and form a different text chain without her just because she's a lot? Maybe I'm reading too much into that. She's probably a delightful person. It's just a vibe that I'm getting, but I'm digressing on that. So look, you don't necessarily want to be born a princess. You don't really want to marry into being a princess. Let's look at a couple of different options. Number one, billionaire heiress. All of the money without the responsibility. But the problem here still requires a born-in aspect. Not quite as good, and like the toys aren't as much fun as like a castle that would possibly be. So ladies, let's keep it going with self-made billionaire. That's right. If you have little girls, don't get her the castle, get her a Spanx factory, because we all want to be like Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx, a self-made billionaire, because then you can do whatever you want with all of that money. And truly, there is no more of a congenial spot than a Spanx factory. I don't think that's exactly what Lerner and Lowe meant, but you get the idea. But come on, ladies, that is my quarantine confession.
Thank you so much, Rachel. I'm just gonna take a little sip out of my my little Kate and Will mug before we head over to In the Spotlight with Laura. Take it away, Team Harry.
Today's In the Spotlight guest is a former student at RCT School of Musical Theater who has gone on to do much bigger and better things. Please welcome, all the way from Oklahoma, Miss Izzy Forbes. How are you, Izzy?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for being with us today. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
Yeah, so I am a songwriting student at Belmont University, which is like well known for having great music programs and sending students off with a really well-rounded education in whatever musical aspect they're trying to study.
Very cool. And so you are in Oklahoma right now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing right now?
Yeah, so I work at a summer camp in Oklahoma, Davis, Oklahoma. And right now I have 13 children waiting outside for the interview.
Well, we will try to go as quickly as possible so that you can get back to your students. How has your lifestyle changed due to the pandemic going on?
Like, how hasn't it? It's kind of hard to say like how college would have been without Corona, but definitely with it, it feels like people are a lot less approachable. Everything is a lot more alien and separated, and it feels very much like you kind of stick to yourself instead of what college I expected would be like, you know, mingling with everybody and getting to know people.
Right. So we mentioned before, you started at RCT when you were 15 or 16 years old. Can you tell us a little bit about your RCT school experiences?
Yeah, I mean, all of them have been good. Like, I think I'll never forget walking in the first day for my first audition of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and I was on crutches. And somehow, like, you saw my potential and gave me a good role. And since then, like, it's given me so much confidence in myself and my vocal abilities. And it's just really helped me to grow, honestly.
What would you say your favorite role was at RCT school?
Oh, definitely Donna and Mamma Mia. It's the best one.
Nice. I agree with that. So you mentioned that you are a songwriting major. How did you get into, obviously you do a lot of theater, but how did you get into songwriting?
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint like the exact moment. You know, like as a kid, I always really liked poetry. I entered my poems in a couple competitions, but it wasn't until high school when I started doing vocal lessons and, you know, RCT and growing in confidence of my voice that I started actually putting words to music and experimenting with it, and just it suddenly kind of happened.
And you have some original music releasing, or it's already released. Can you tell us about the songs and where people can go to purchase or hear your creations?
Yeah, for sure. So they'll be coming out this coming Sunday, and I'm so excited to put them out. So it will be 3 songs, 2 of which I had produced really well at Belmont. I met a producing student and he got them done, and they sound really good in my opinion. And one of them is a demo that I actually recorded by myself last week, because here at the camp I sang for a couple friends and they were like, oh my gosh, send me a voice memo of that song. I was like, well, I might give you a better version of it if you give me a day. So it'll be a few songs and they'll be available for streaming everywhere. So Spotify, SoundCloud, well, maybe not SoundCloud, but Apple Music, Amazon Prime, basically everywhere. Yeah.
And do they just search your name, Izzy Forbes, or do you have a specific name?
I'm planning to go by Izzy. Until I release it, I won't know for sure if that name's available, but that's the goal. IZZY.
I like it. I like it. So you've talked about this a little bit, but what are your plans for the summer?
For the most part, it's just going to be working at camp, but I've decided to take the last 3 weeks of camp off so that I can come back to RCT. And I'm actually going to be in their junior version of The Little Mermaid. And I'm super excited for that. When Miss Laura reached out to me, when you reached out to me, I was pumped that I was actually allowed to come back and still get to participate.
Of course, you're always welcome at RCT, and there's always a space for you. Izzy, it's been a joy talking with you today. I had a blast, and of course, loved having you in all of our camps and stuff that you've done over the last few years. I know you had a good time doing those, and we enjoyed sharing your talent on the stage. We enjoyed sharing your talent and information with us today, and go back out there and take care of those kids before they destroy something or put spiders in your bed or something like that.
Don't even say that. Oh, I hope they don't.
No worries, I'm sure they will. All right, bye, Izzy. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Laura, and thank you so much, Izzy, and we cannot wait to hear your music that's dropping this week. All right, it's time to head back to Laura again, as she likes to give us a look behind the scenes at RCT. Take it away. Rachel, you're coughing.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm not muted.
Oh, take it away, Laura. Take it away.
Welcome to Behind the Scenes, a look behind the curtain at what we have going on here at RCT. As some of you know, RCT tries to give our patrons a total entertainment experience when they come here. So the fun does not stop at just the performance. We also provide a complete concession bar in our lobby. And for Camelot, RCT is going to go one step further. We will have the Excalibur display in our lobby during the shows. You can actually draw the sword from the stone. Each sword includes a prize. We have restaurant gift cards, show tickets, and more. We also have the Summer Fun prize package that includes a Cinemark Legacy gift card, Kid Mania, and an overnight with brunch at the Cambria Hotel. Each sword drawing is $10, and all the proceeds go to purchase new microphones for the theater. The new Cambria Hotel Richardson features a restaurant, fitness center, a bar, and a shared lounge. The accommodations provide a 24-hour front desk, a shuttle service, pool, an ATM, and free Wi-Fi. At the hotel, each room has a desk, a flat screen TV, and a private bathroom. Guest rooms will provide guests with a fridge. The Cambria is located in the Shire Center, just off 190, which also includes some fantastic restaurants, including the Yeshire Tavern, the Sweetwater Coffee, Liberty Burger, and Anya's Seafood. Back to you, Deidre.
Thank you so much, Laura. There is a lot going on, and I will tell you, as everyone pretty much knows at RCT, when I go to a show, I am so in to those prizes, so I can't wait to pull the sword and see what I can get. So
well, you're very lucky, so you'll win something good.
My money is on Deidre for Excalibur. I'm just gonna say it. And can I just say how awesome it is to have so much going on and being able to see you people safely, of course, but oh my gosh, think about where we were last year, this time, and where we are now. It makes me almost want to cry.
Right, so different. It's great.
Yes, I actually, on my Facebook memories, are number 7 RCT360 popped up this week, and I was like, 7, and now we're at 57. I mean,
and the world is such a different place now at 57. I actually went to see 2 movies this past Memorial Day weekend, and being in the movie theater after 18 months just felt so great. It was amazing to see. You know, there's people in there, and we had popcorn. It just felt right. It felt right.
It's so great. I mean, the good news is that we can finally get back together safely. I have a little bit of bad news. Ladies, our June porch light has sold out, which is kind of some good news too. It's going to be a great show. So for those of you who are watching and want to get tickets, sorry that you missed out, but that's a good reminder. Get your tickets early for porch light, and get in there and get your tickets for Camelot coming up. And I can't believe it, we are already to the end of our episode. So ladies, let's stay safe. Let's take care of ourselves. Hug the ones you can now. And until we see each other again, I am.
You are.
We are.
R. C.
T.
T.
I'm Laura Alley.
And I'm Rachel Ratcliffe.
And lady, today it is episode number 7. Sorry, we're gonna start over.
Not 75.
It's like, wow.
You almost said.
And 5, 4.
This is the iPod graveyard that I have here at RCT with all the iPods over time that have died. Because I always feel like maybe somebody will come in and say they can fix them.
Hello. Hello, Red. How are you?
Seeing each other every other week, it's like people look different and pretty.
I know, right? I was like, your hair's long.
Your hair does look long, Rachel.
Yeah.
Well, so are both of your hairs. So there.
Here's Deidre in her nook.
In her nook.
Nook. I'm well lit in my nook.
She got a lot. There's a lot of things in her nook. We need more ball in your nook.
Always need
Oh my
more
God.
ball. Can you extend the ball?
Can you extend the ball in your nook?
I will try.
Oh, she's got a booty in her nook.
Oh, Lord.
That's too low.
How about here?
Your ball is too low in your nook.
I had $1.
There's a bush in your nook.
There's a book.
Laura, you know what? Laura?
I'm just gonna eat my oatmeal.
And you waited for that? You just did. I know you. You waited for
Lots
that.
of nook jokes.
God.
Look, y'all, I got a llama. I found a llama pillow at a
That's so
at a
cute.
garage sale. At a garage sale.
You have a
And I
llama
was
in
like-
your llama in your nook?
Nice. To explore Texas trips.
Oh,
My ball just fell.
It looks fun.
oh, your ball just fell.
It did.
No falling balls in the nook.
Ball fell in your nook. Man.
Oh, man.
Dang it, man. Deidre, you're so color coordinated in your nook. Your green cup, green bush, your green
Here
shirt.
we go. Here we go.
No more nook jokes.
No.
Very colorful nook. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cozy though.
It's a comfortable
The
nook.
carpet match.
Comfortable.
Oh, the carpet matches the nook.
The jokes write themselves.